Alright. Time to continue and see who gets murdered first. I hope it's not... Mikako, you better not die first. I've put my cards on you as favorite looking character out of the bunch I have so far. You better not die first. If you die first, I'm gonna be pissed. Mikako, you won't think of murdering someone, right? Yes. Huh? That answer was sooner than expected, but felt genuine, so I was relieved. Okay, Mikako, you better not die. Kanata, what did you see in your video? The hospital where I worked and all the patients who still needed my care. Everything was on fire. Patients on fire. just like imagine it's just a snuff video of someone like this is fucked up, right? This is like no laughing at like fucked up in my head. Like something like Saw or like Sinister, right? You know the snuff films in Sinister where it's like it's just like someone going into the hospital, right, and like have patients tied to the bed and they're just like flick a match and light them on fire, and you just see that, like how in Sinister they have the whole the snuff films with like the really creepy ones with like the parents and like the 88mm where it's just like there's like no noise and then it's all of a sudden the deaths, and it's really creepy. It's too horrifying to describe, but betraying everyone's trust would be worse. I can't sacrifice another person's life for my own good. Please, Mr. Maeda, promise me that you won't think of terrible things like murder. Right? Get away from me. Oh, what's wrong, Teruya? I'm not buying that vid. There ain't nobody who wouldn't want to go out after watching that. But you see, the only way out's murder. Anyone might be coming after me. Don't you ever come near or I'm gonna butcher you first. Back off, he's clearly not in the mood to talk. No one's here. Shit. If what I saw was real, this can't be true. This can't happen to me. I get you, Mitch, but calm down. Shut up! You can't understand me even a bit. Okay, Mitch. Do not let yourself be fooled, Yuki. The motive must have been fabricated. That's what I want to believe, too. It mustn't be real. This is the most plausible explanation for its sheer absurdity. This is a trap laid out by Monokuma. I've been telling everyone the same thing, but it seems like they find my words hard to trust. Is it because of my lack of eloquence? It's not your fault. Anyone would have a hard time coping after what just happened. Yuki, I have a feeling that you aren't completely trusting my words. That does not concern me. Please do not think of doing anything out of line. Okay, I like Ayame. Ayame's chill. I like Ayame. She's probably one of my favorites so far because she's like level-headed. She's like one of the most level-headed of the group, which I think is cool and good. Because I like more like level-headed characters who are like logical most of the time in a game like this. Tsurugi, what should we do? This is beyond my capability. Since these motives were so viciously designed to target the weaknesses in our minds, the best we can do is to hope that no one thinks of murder. For now, it's possible for even you to get this under control. Frankly speaking, I'm struggling even to get hold of myself. How did that video manage to? It's certainly within the bounds of forgery. I'm sorry for my incompetence. Please help the others relax a bit by talking with them. Okay. This can't be. The school, my social status, they're gone. I have nowhere to go. Kazuna, are you okay? Don't talk to me right now. I can't bring myself to trust anyone, and honestly, I don't want to. This isn't good. She's shutting herself off. How was that, useless? Was it a good enough reminder for what a killing game is about? You haven't changed a bit. Didn't you watch the motive video, too? How are you still doing fine? I didn't fall for some fool's attempt at trickery, and even if that motive was somehow true, I'm not the person who would give in to that. Let me say I've been prepared for this all along. I warned you. Nothing's more pointless than playing friends here. Stop it. We've had enough trouble. Can't you at least not make it worse? Someone in here? Probably not. Nope. Nope. Nope, it's not happened yet. I'm just talking to everyone. It's building atmosphere. Oh. Nope, there was a loud crashing noise. That's not good. How was that loud noise? Came from near my room. Let's hurry. What the fuck? Haru, Kyoka, and Satsuki, what are you doing here? Huh? Yuki, yo. Hold on, is that... Next to their feet were two nameplates that hang beside our room doors, both shattered into pieces. Okay, how did you shatter a nameplate? Excuse me? What are they made of glass and just hanging by a cord? What? Okay. The broken plates were marked Kyoka, Maki, and Tsurugi Kinjo. Oh no, it's gotta be one of those two. Wait, who's Kyoka? No, that's Sniper. No, no, please. Don't tell me it's one of those two. Please, I like both of them. No, please. Please, not those two. Kill the clown. Please, kill the clown. You know, it wasn't me, I swear. It was Haru. I'm innocent, for real. Technically, it's all because you ran into me, Satsuki. Now you're blaming others for your fault? Very disappointing. I didn't raise you like that. Can someone please explain? How should I put this? So Haru and Satsuki were running in the hallway and bumped into each other. And then Haru did 3 amazing spins before hitting the wall, and this is what we've got. I guess that's it? It's a double name tag kill. How can you laugh? I broke school property. It's against the rules. Didn't you read it? Violators are gonna get punished. Oh, they surely are. Damaging school property is strictly prohibited. Violators must be given the proper punishment. That thing did a scream. Guys, here! Kyoka. My, these nameplates that took me days to craft are smashed into pieces. Why did you show up here? Of course, to punish the perpetrator. I won't ever forgive this. Do you have any idea how much effort it took? Wait, seriously? Hold on. This makes no sense. I'm gonna die just because I broke some nameplates? That seriously can't happen. No one told you to goof around and no running in the hallway. Even kindergartners aren't that stupid. I'm sorry. Please have some mercy. Here I go. Get ready to be shattered apart like those nameplates. No. Just kidding. Huh? It's true that damaging school property is against the rules, but this clause only applies when you do it on purpose. Haruhiko's case was an accident, so you're safe. The nameplates? I've got plenty of spares hanging around. He literally just has spares on the wall. Okay. Ha, were you scared? Scared? You're such a coward, begging for your life immediately at the spot. What an amusing sight. Haha, so funny. Well then, though not on purpose, you still broke school property. Should I call this a punishment? Anyway, put these nameplates back on. I'll really punish you if you don't, and keep in mind you won't be exempted for a second offense, accident or not. Now, I'll pick up the broken pieces so you don't get cut. Ooh, poo 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 poo. Poo poo. Ah, that little brat, he tricked me. Gee, what a chicken, Haru. Come on, I couldn't help it. You saw him shooting Tsurugi with a legit gun in the gym. Wouldn't you be scared if that's what happens to you? Waha, stupid, stupid. What's so funny about it? Are you making fun of me? I'm glad it's settled, but can I ask you one thing? Everyone's feeling anxious because of the motive, and you guys were joking around? Sorry, I guess we could have come across as being ignorant. But I thought we could ease the tension by playing around a bit. Murder, motives, anxiety, just push them to the side and have fun. That way we can all chill out and strengthen our bond. Right, at first I wondered what in the world she's talking about. Now I'm thinking playing with these two actually helped me cool off. Me too, I'm happy to have awesome friends. I see. If there's a despair that outdoes trust, overcome it with something that would counteract. Small chats and games can be a great help in situations like this. Kyoka, you're amazing. I was distracted by all these negative thoughts until now. I was so out of my mind that I almost thought of murder. But as you said, if we forget about the hardships and burdens and act positive, we'll be able to overcome this situation. Yeah. Yuki, you don't have to take it seriously. It's just another one of my dumb thoughts. No, I think we can make progress with your method, right? We can start hanging out in larger groups from tomorrow. Before escaping or finding clues, we first need to build a relationship based on mutual trust. That's what I learned today. Yuki, you're a real outgoing person. I bet you can do it better than me. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's nighttime. Go to sleep. Wait, it's nighttime already? Oh, I almost forgot. I was on the way to the restroom when Kyoka caught me. Better take care of my business before it gets too late. Haru, we'll go to bed now. Make sure to put the nameplates back where they should. Don't forget about it and get punished. Alright. Technically, you guys should help me do this, but I'll be the gentleman here. Yuki, good night to you too. I'm still worried about the others, but hopefully none of them will be thoughtless enough to commit murder. He's gonna fuck up these nameplates, isn't he? like, Hiko is gonna fuck up these nameplates because he is a complete dumbass. Because he is, like, his head is literally in the clouds. Haha. Because he's the pilot. Get it? Ha! Jokes. I got a million of them. See, I can do puns, too. Right, of course. Thanks to Kyoka, Haru, and Satsuki, I was brought to my senses. I'll tell everyone tomorrow. The stronger our bond is, the easier it will be to fight against Monokuma. I said goodnight to Kyoka and Satsuki and returned to my room. Okay. You save real quick. The day seems to have passed pretty quick. The motive was a big shock to us from the morning. Everyone is still in panic because of it since we parted off. If this persists, things are going to get worse. Help is not too late. I've got to talk with reliable friends like Tsurugi and Kyoka and stop the prevailing doubt from spreading. Organizing the busy thoughts in my head, I soon drifted off to sleep. Please. Don't kill my favorite guys. Everyone, it's now morning. Get the fuck up. Let's do this. The sooner the better. I should start with calling the others. Morning. Somebody's gonna be fucking dead. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi, Tsurugi. Whoa, you scared me. Tsurugi? Yuki, I was about to knock on your door. What's the matter? I have something to say to you all, so I'm gathering everyone at the diner. Can you head there and wait until I finish calling the others? Gathering everyone. This looks good. It's exactly what I was about to do. Tsurugi's always quick to put things into action. Sure. Thanks, go ahead. I'll be done soon. Oh, no. Somebody's gonna be dead. No. Tsurugi, he sent us here first and still doesn't seem to be finished. Nonetheless, it's a relief that we gathered here just as we always did. I was worried if yesterday's events had torn our trust apart. Well, it will be if things didn't turn out well in this meeting. Are you still thinking about the video? That must be Monokuma's trick, to confuse us and make us fight each other. Mikako's still alive, we're good. We got Mikako. Who knows? You never know who's going to stab you in the back. Mitch is right. I'm going to listen to Tsurugi for now, but I can't get rid of the thought that someone in here is thinking of murder. No, that's not true. Let's have a real talk when everyone gets here. Then we can look for solutions. Speaking of everyone, what's keeping Kyoka and Mikaru so late? I find it strange also. Perhaps Mr. Kinjo is on his way to call them? You guys, did Mikaru or Kyoka come here? Huh? No, we kept staying here since you called us. They're gone. I can't find Kyoka Maki and Rei Mikaru. What? Could they still be sleeping? And at the restroom? I don't think they would oversleep. Those two were quite the early birds, even out of the girls. Sorry, but I have to ask you all to come out and help me search for Kyoka and Mikaru. Are you okay? You don't look so good. Well, wait a minute. If the early birds aren't showing up, something must have happened, huh? It's them. Don't tell me. What are you talking about? That's not possible. They're just being late. Anyway, let's be quick. Oh, no. Kyoka and Mikaru disappeared. Did something happen to those two? No way. That's impossible. But then, what is this dreadful sensation pressing against my heart? I decided to put off these distracting thoughts and join the search. Ayame, did you find them? Unfortunately, no. It looks like they're not in their room. I tried knocking on their doors and ringing the bell, but there was no response. It might be because they're still asleep, but then I don't think those two would ever sleep in. I'm not that surprised about Mikaru, but Kyoka was an early bird too? Yes, 2 days ago, Ayana, Kyoka, and I had a talk with each other. I saw that Kyoka was a very diligent person, contrary to my first impression. Anyhow, where could they possibly be? I'm even more concerned because of yesterday's mess. Don't worry, they'll be fine. Nothing would have happened. Oh, that's a big scream. What was that? It sounded like Akane from the girls' restroom. Let's hurry. Oh no. Who's dead? Akane, what happened? Is there something inside? No, I just shoved her to the side. Wow, good job, Yuki. You're a good dude. Just like immediately sees like something and just like completely shoves her. Clutched my palpitating heart and pushed Akane to the side. Trembling with extreme anxiety, I stepped forward to look inside the girls' restroom. No, that can't be. This shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, there's no way that could happen. Alright, who's dead? No way. Oh, fuck! Oh, jeez. What I found there was no longer with their usual vitality. The lifeless body of the ultimate sniper, Kyoka Maki. Oh, fuck. Chapter 1, Echoing Despair. An eye for an eye, a death for a death. Oh, no. I liked her. Damn it. Ah. Ah! What is it, Yuki? This can't be. Kyoka's. Ah! Ah! Body's been discovered. After a certain amount of time, a class trial will begin. Oh, what was that announcement? Before that, we need to tell the others. I'll go then. I was still screaming on the spot. By the time I regained my conscious composure, everyone was gathered in front of the girls' restroom. Yuki's just screaming for 5 minutes straight. Holy shit. Oh, can I move? Oh, God. And Makaru's still missing. It's not a surprise party? No way, someone's actually dead? I didn't want to believe the announcement when I heard it. How could this happen? When the announcement came, I felt that something sinister was due to occur. Seems like my senses were unfortunately correct. For now, let us wish that she may find peace. Kyoka, just why? You didn't deserve this. Kyoka, what made you like this? Damn it, damn it! I must be having a bad dream. Can somebody wake me up? Guys? Anyone? Why did this happen? I can't understand it. Weren't we all good friends? Papa! Somebody's murdered for real. Kyoka. Can't believe it. How could I let something like this happen? I don't deserve to be a police officer. Do I go in? The dreadful scene was still visible inside the girls' restroom. Yuki, it's dangerous to go in. But he's right. I heard this from Monokuma the other day while walking in the hallway. The machine guns will roast us into ashes if we try to enter the restroom of the opposite sex. But Kyoka's in there. We can't even check on her? Yuki, calm yourself. Let the girls get to her. No, please don't. I ask you all to refrain from doing anything that may disturb the crime scene. Tsurugi, I don't think you have to act like a policeman here. A friend of ours died, and you're just acting like it's another day of your job? I apologize. I'm also reflecting on my own inability that caused this tragedy. I don't deserve to stand here with you. But still, I ask for your cooperation. We have to investigate the situation and find the truth. The truth? What do you mean by that? Why do you think Kyoka died? Or tell me, were you thinking she just killed herself because of the rope around her neck? Then Kyoka was really murdered? Bingo! That would be correct! Kyoka Maki was murdered! Monokuma, you son of a bitch! I'm in. I can't take that line seriously. I can't, dude. Wait a second, isn't it still possible for her to have killed herself? We haven't even started the investigation yet. Suicide? Nonsense. I can say this for sure. Kyoka was murdered by another person. And the perpetrator of such a crime is, of course, one of you guys. That can't be true. One of us is the culprit? Certainly, that someone must have wanted to get out so badly after seeing my motive video yesterday. Not that I will blame anyone for it. After all, it's just natural human tendency. You can't really call that wrong, can you? Nothing is wrong about a murder. Do you not know that homicide is the worst possible crime that a person can commit? Silly girl, that type of reasoning only works outside. You live in a different world, one that consists entirely of the school. In other words, the only law that exists here is the school regulations. There's really a murderer among us? He said among us, it's ruined. Who is it? Who's the killer? You damned criminal, stop this bullshit now! Eek, you're scaring me. A friendly reminder that bear hunting is illegal here. Anyhow, don't be so mad. Relax, I'm here to help, not to harm. Help? You see, boys, weren't you having trouble because you can't enter the girls' restroom? But that will prevent a fair investigation from happening. So for this case, the restroom sensor will be disabled until the end of the class trial. Of course, that doesn't mean you can go do whatever you want. As the headmaster, I promote healthy relationships between boys and girls. Investigation? For what? When a friend of ours just died. Investigate the cause for the upcoming class trial. What else could it be? Class trial? That's right. Didn't I tell you? In order to graduate, you have to win the class trial after murdering someone. How will the blackened deceive the others while hiding their own identity? How will the remaining spotless find the blackened? Ah, the thrills. The investigation is all for that. Have you ever seen a detective who points out the culprit without any prior investigation? You bastard. You've got to be kidding us. Well, spend your time wisely till I call you again. Last but not least, here's a bonus for y'all. I'll give you this, namely the Monokuma file. It's meant to be a guide to those who haven't encountered this kind of situation before. It contains some useful information like the cause of death and fatal injury. While some of you are experts on this field and may not need this. But it doesn't hurt to have one, does it? Don't you want one too? Here you go. The cause of death? How do you even know that? Because I saw it through the surveillance camera. What do you think I can do at night? Hibernating? Wrong. I'm always watching you. Would that mean that you already know the culprit? Glad to hear that. I was wondering if Monokuma was trying to trick us again. As long as I have a fair game, I'm fine. Makaru, where have you been all this time? At the entrance to investigate. I came here when I heard a body was discovered. Liar. What? How can you be this late when there's a murder? Especially when you love to be so nosy like that. Yeah, right. How are you the only one missing when we were all here? Ha! What are these morons talking about? Just confess it already. Aren't you the killer? Wait, stop. It's not the time to fight against each other. What's this? Now I'm suddenly left out. Well, fine. I won't let this get on me. Everyone, good luck on the investigation and see you later. After Monokuma left, no one dared to let out a word for a very long time. It was only natural. One of the 14 standing people here was murdered Kyoka. The familiar tension in the atmosphere, eyes doubting each other. The conflict was already at its climax. So, are we planning to do this forever? Huh? Will we stand here for the remainder of our time, doing nothing at all? Monokuma has said that a punishment awaits the losing party of the trial. Punishment? Does that mean execution? Indeed, we all die if we fail to find the truth. That's why we have to do this. I have to do this. I will die if I don't. By doing this, I will need to question every one of us and point someone out as the culprit. Still, I must do it. If I don't want to die, if I want to survive, it's inevitable. When I became aware of my surroundings again, I found myself unknowingly entering the girls' restroom. It hurt that I had to doubt a friend, but a weird yet more intense feeling was boiling up inside me. I want to know. Why did this happen to Kyoka? Who's the culprit that killed her? I want to find out. Curiosity took over my reason. And what do I want to do with it? I want to find that out as well. For now, it may be better to follow this intense craving for knowledge. Damn, I will do it. I will expose the culprit and survive this game. It's the only option I have, right? Investigate. Before starting the investigation, let's read the Monokuma file first. Might get something out of it. The victim is Kyoka Maki. The estimated time of death is around 6 a.m. The body was discovered hanging in the girls' restroom of the student dormitory. The cause of death is a contusion on the occiput. There seems to have been excessive blood loss from the wound. Is this it? Some more information would have helped. Well, I guess I'll have to start from here. Let's check out anything that looks suspicious. It might be a good idea to talk with other people so we can share our knowledge. I'll find out the truth. Yes, I will. Investigation has begun. You have to collect truth bullets that will be used as evidence in the class trial. Go anywhere you can reach and look closely at suspicious objects to collect truth bullets. Class trial will begin once you collect all of them. Investigate thoroughly. Oh, here's a handy tip. When you press shift, a mark will appear on top of things where you can find evidence from. It's highly separate from the usual blue exclamation mark. Use it wisely. Alright. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Woo. Oh, he's puking. Teruya, are you okay? God, I can't believe someone really died. A real dead person. Oh. Teruya, it's not that I don't feel sad like you, but if we don't do this, we're gonna be killed. I can't do it. And how am I supposed to investigate while I'm feeling like this? With someone who might be a murderer? Listen, I won't force you to do anything you don't like. If you keep being negative like that, we might lose an opportunity to uncover the truth. And that will mean game over for us. If that's what you want, keep standing there like that. Hey, Kyoka, damn it. You were alright last night. We had fun together. It's only a few hours since we last talked with her. But this is reality, right? I can't let myself be overtaken by grief. I can't say I'm smart, but I'll try to the best of my ability. I'm gonna find out who did this to you, Kyoka. Let's help each other out. Truly a regrettable incident. I have been bracing myself to a degree, but reality still seems capable of exceeding our worst expectations. It's making me feel like I'm out of hope, but we must find the culprit, both for Kyoka and for our own good. I agree. We should investigate to the extent of our capabilities and combine our knowledge. Additionally, there are still several of us who are in a panic, need some time before joining us to investigate. If possible, I want you to comfort them and help them regain their composure. I think I'm one of those several people too, but okay, I'll try. There's something on the wall. A viscous liquid with a dark yellow color is splattered on the wall. It felt more slippery than I thought when I gently touched it. It's oddly disturbing. I tried smelling the liquid on my finger. Yuck, it stinks. What is this smell? It's somewhat familiar. Not familiar. Have you smelt that liquid? Yeah, do you know what this is? Well, I cannot say for certain, but I believe the odor is closest to that of rubber. Rubber? Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. It's not just rubber. It smells terrible, like an ugly mixture of rubber and oil. It's on the floor, too. What do you think it is? Maybe it's been here since the first day. No, that's unlikely. Does it not look like the stain is heading toward Kyoka's body? Kinji made a convincing point. The explanation I can think of is the liquid trickled down the wall into the floor, eventually flowing toward Kyoka's body. I think this is an important piece of evidence related to the case, too. Still don't have enough clues yet. Okay. Nikako, what are you staring at like that? The rope there. Rope? It's strange. The rope hanging Kyoka is strange? The hook. Huh? Oh, she's right. I was too shocked by the sight of Kyoka's corpse to notice it earlier. But now I see that the rope is fixed to the ceiling bar by a hook. But how is it strange? It was probably just used to hold the rope in place. If it was done from the inside, it cannot be tied like that. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, I thought we were finally having an actual conversation, but she went silent again. Still, I think she knows something. That means there's something about that hook. I might be stupid. I don't know what she's getting at. I'm sorry. I might be the stupidest motherfucker. Like, when she says from the inside, does she mean that, like, you couldn't do it yourself? But technically you could throw it. Is that what she means? What does she mean by that? I don't know. I don't know what she means exactly. Unless I'm just, like, I'm not understanding it at all. I might just be stupid. Because, like, if it has a hook, right, it was thrown. Right, and then it wrapped itself around. Is that what they're getting at? I don't know. Sniff. Kanata, are you alright? It hurts me emotionally to do this, but I shouldn't avoid it, right? Because this is our only option? Yes, this is the only thing we can do. I'll do everything I can to help everyone as much as possible so we can uncover the truth. Thanks. Did you read the Monokuma file? Yes, there wasn't anything particularly remarkable. Kanata, do you think we can trust the Monokuma file? I mean, it might give us false information to throw us off. I came up with the same question and examined the body by myself. And I'm sure the information given in the Monokuma file is true. The time and cause of death mostly seems to match. I see. I thought it could be Monokuma's trap. Guess I should start from here, though there are very little clues. This is just my opinion, but don't you think Miss Maki's body looks a bit odd? Odd? My examination results agree with the Monokuma file statement that the cause of death was a contusion on the occiput. That would mean Miss Maki's fatal injury was on the back of her head. Then why is she hanged? Oh yeah, I don't see a reason for the culprit to hang her, unless they were planning to choke her to death. I was puzzled also and proceeded to check Miss Maki's neck. The rope wasn't even tight. When a person is hanged, there should be a clear mark, or in worst cases, blue discolorations on the skin that was in contact with the rope. But there's barely a mark on her neck, and I can't quite understand the cause. Judging from the state of the body, I would rather say the rope is simply wrapped around her neck than hanged her. So Kyoka was not hanged? We know the actual cause of death is a contusion. The rope has nothing to do with it. Then why? I think this will be important. Thank you, Kanata. My pleasure. My medical knowledge is far from perfect, but I'm glad that it can help you. If only I was skilled enough to bring the dead back to life, Miss Maki wouldn't have gone through all this. No one can ever bring a dead person back to life, so don't blame yourself, Kanata. Okay, thank you, Mr. Maeda. I'll continue the autopsy in case I missed anything, and I feel bad for Miss Maki when I leave her alone, so just don't push yourself so hard. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So it was wrapped. But why? That's such a weird... I can set this up. So weird. Okay. Kyoka's body. Ugh. This is a real death of a human. As I watched from up close, it felt like I was becoming extremely close to death itself. Kyoka. Last night it was Kyoka who saved me from losing my mind after watching The Motive. In a situation where you can't even trust yourself, her bright smile drove negative thoughts away. Why did this happen to you? I shouldn't run away from reality. No matter what, I have to face it and move forward for Kyoka's sake. I think professionals like Tsurugi and Kanata already examined the body, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to look over it myself. Sorry, Kyoka. I'll check your body real quick. Struggling to keep myself from retching, I inspected Kyoka's body. According to the Monokuma file, the death happened about 3 hours ago. Only 3 hours had passed, but there wasn't even a tiny bit of life left in Kyoka's body. Anyway, the Monokuma file said that the cause of death is a contusion on the occiput. Carefully examined the back of Kyoka's head. There really was a large bruise on Kyoka's head. It created a giant dip on the skin. Something's not right. How is there not a single drop of blood on the body when there's an injury like this? The culprit could have wiped it away to get rid of remaining evidence. But that would be pointless, since the Monokuma file tells us everything. True. Kyoka. Huh? What's this? While examining Kyoka's body, I suddenly realized that she was holding something in her hand. This looks like a piece of paper. With some effort, I pulled out a scrap of paper that seemed to have been ripped out of a notebook from Kyoka's stiffening clutch. A notepad. I wonder if it's from the ones Monokuma put in each of our rooms. There's something written on the paper. To the laundry room at 6. The any cam be waiting. This would be a fairly important piece of evidence. 6 o'clock is precisely Kyoka's time of death. The killer must have called Kyoka with this. What do I know? I don't think there's anything else special. Plus, I don't want to touch a dead friend's body any longer. Silently prayed for her. Oh, there's a small blood stain right in front of Kyoka's body. A blood stain. Does that mean the hanging has nothing to do with the case? I'm sure hanging itself won't make you bleed. There wasn't any notable blood stain on her. All that was found was a thick clot smeared on the hair near the bruise. Suppose the culprit wiped the blood on the body. Yuki, what are we supposed to do? Someone actually died. Situation might seem hopeless, but we have to try. If we don't, we're going to die too. We're gonna die? Monokuma told us in the class trial. If we fail to uncover the truth, we're going to be executed. We can't let that happen. What I'm saying is, it's hard to face what happened to Kyoka, but for her sake, we need to figure out the truth. Okay, I'll do it for Kyoka. I'm not much of an intellect, but I'll do everything I can. And when I find out the truth, I won't ever forgive the person who murdered Kyoka. Seems to feel a bit better. Oh, damn it, why do I have to do this? Kazuna? What the? Who is it? It's me, Yuki. Did I surprise you that much? Yuki. It wasn't you, right? You're not the killer. Of course not. I would never kill someone. Yeah, it's easy for anyone to say that. Kazuna. Whatever this class trial is, I don't care. I just want to get out of this fucking place. Kazuna tried to calm down. Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk with someone who might be a murderer. Seems like Kyoka's death caused her to completely lose her trust in others. Alright, I'm going to end this part off here. Next part, we'll continue the investigation. Peace.